Brett, thanks for being with us tonight. Okay, let's get right into this. This would seem to be a huge precedent-setting lawsuit if it succeeds, but I wonder if you think the lawsuit is a strong one or if it is weak.
Brian, thanks. It is a monumental lawsuit. This is one in which we don't know yet where the lines have been crossed. What's the intent? What is the knowledge of a company that knows that it has what many are calling crack cocaine or worse in terms of its addiction levels that children and others are experiencing while utilizing it? But keep in mind, there is a criminal investigation that is going on simultaneously. Don't be surprised if the civil investigation is also being utilized to try to uncover information to help them see just how bad is it. Is there criminal intent as well?
But Brett, are you surprised by, and I take the side of less government intervention, particularly when it comes to a groundbreaking technology that could transform our economy for the better. But given the fact that this technology is so young, how could they possibly know what the impact is and the results are on the behavior of individuals? Because if you talk about mass shooting, well, have they sued gun manufacturers?
And David, I share your position generally and historically. Government, has typically made things worse on occasion. We rely on them, however, when the citizenry is threatened with safety issues or otherwise. And so this new technology, though, we're starting to learn that it can be manipulated, it can be abused, that the lines of the 4th, 5th, 6th Amendment protections, for example, have been crossed by law enforcement's overreach utilizing AI. So the question then becomes, can lines be crossed to utilize, for example, AI to give roadmaps on how to commit crime, give mass shooters an easier path with information that they might not be able to access but for AI in planning and carrying out some of these. So we are in uncharted grounds. I think we need to always be skeptical of the use, using government on technology, especially where free speech may come into play. But we cannot not look at this very, very deeply and thoroughly in terms of being able to analyze, will there be lines crossed by individuals using this technology that should have been stopped?
Do you get worried with these lawsuits? Okay, if one succeeds, like it is going to become a pattern and other, lawyers, other parties are going to want to sue. It feels like you open up the piggy bank, right? And I wonder if you get concerned that if that happens, the U.S. falls behind in its race on AI with China. Are there national security implications of getting it wrong at the court level on these things right now?
Look, I'm a lawyer that will candidly admit most of the time lawyers make things worse, and so I'm skeptical. What's going to happen with all of these lawsuits? They're typically to line the pockets of lawyers, and they very little go to victims of crimes, for example, and victims of misdoings by companies, and it's hard because they build big class actions. The bottom line is this is an example of when the government may step in and say we cannot kill our ability to keep up with China and others utilizing AI. Let's put in safeguards. Let's make sure we have the ability to regulate it, and let's not let the lawyers dictate over and over and again, moving the standards for these companies that we need to be very successful in this burgeoning technology.
Right. Well, this is a continuation of the lawsuits by the states against the social media companies, Brett. And you hit the jackpot once. They view these companies, these big tech companies, like an ATM machine. It is big tobacco all over again. And it's all keeps rolling. Brett Tolman, great to see you.
Yep.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.